The peak year for its use was 1959, when there were 80 million pounds of DDT applied in the United States.
Love Canal turned out to be one of America's most notorious toxic waste horror stories.
The enormity of the tragedy of Bhopal, India is becoming more apparent this morning.
The scenes are simply hellish. So much suffering from India's invisible killer. At one point, an official said one death was being recorded every minute from the poison gas leak in the city of Bhopal.
Industrial, commercial, and agricultural chemicals have taken their toll on the planet. But that stops today. FFT Technologies has developed a range of environmentally sensitive plant-based solutions that work as a partner with nature for better solutions and a better world. This is a view of many of the benefits provided across a range of industries. Not all products are in general distribution today. FFT started as an industry that touches all of us. Well, at least we touch it daily. The wastewater industry. A persistent issue in the wastewater industry is fog, fats, oil, and grease. Everybody knows that oil and water don't mix. FFT creates a solution of fats, oil, grease, and water, operating at the molecular level to separate and transform hydrocarbon molecules into a food source so that it can be consumed by existing bacteria faster than conventional solutions, more effective, and with no harmful residuals.
Fog-free, the most effective way to break up and disperse fat, oil, and grease, or fog. Fog-free penetrates the built-up fat, oil, and grease and couples with it at the molecular level, polarizing the fog molecules so they cannot rejoin with other fog molecules. Then the joined fog-free and fog molecules are dispersed in the water column and sent to the plant for treatment.
Massive oil rig explosion off the coast of Louisiana. Officials now...
A deadly disaster. The worst environmental catastrophe in American history.
The Gulf oil spill in the headlines, the question was raised, could FFT use this amazing technology to clean crude oil in the same way that it was working in the wastewater industry? Well, it does. And oil remediation products were developed, products that work to remediate any and all categories of refined and unrefined petroleum hydrocarbons by the same process at the molecular level, separating and transforming hydrocarbons to be consumed by existing bacteria.
It has now been 7 months since thousands of barrels of oil began flowing through a Mayflower neighborhood after the Pegasus pipeline ruptured. Now a new product claims to rid the water and soil of its toxic chemicals. Even the mayor is backing up this claim. KRK4's Suzanne Bruner spoke with the company who's creating this. Suzanne, how does the product work?
Bob, it's called FFC Solution. It's organic and made of 4 plant extracts. FFC breaks down oil, fat, and grease to the molecular level and allows natural bacteria to consume it. Today, I found out Mayflower's mayor is pushing for the state to use it and do a controlled test in his city.
Look what it's doing. That is going away. It's breaking down to the hydrocarbon level.
For 3.5 years, Glenn Barber with Fog-Free Technologies has been testing out FFC Solution in the agricultural setting. Now he's in Mayflower all week testing this product in areas hit by the oil spill.
Well, much like the movie The Matrix, it basically breaks everything down and gives it about 1,000,000,000% more surface area for the natural bacteria to come in and consume it.
Barber says not only will it clean the damaged site, but also remediate it within 24 to 132 hours. Mayflower residents who've heard of FFC Solution are calling on Barber to come out to their homes to do testing.
The product's very safe. We've been consuming it and using it in fish, and in wildlife we have toxicity reports on rainbow trout.
We went out to the cove of Lake Conway to see how it works.
With a little agitation, that all becomes part of the natural ecosystem again. The natural bacteria will consume that. That's how safe this product is.
Beyond the headlines and the immediacy of oil spills, the petroleum industry has challenges to be met daily. Oil exploration and pumping oil can be a messy task with major cleanup challenges. Challenges made much easier with FFT products. Keeping the working areas oil-free is a safety issue for employees. Before FFT, hydrochloric acid was used to clean the oil rigs and equipment. Comparing the two, hydrochloric acid offers some things that are not offered by FFT. They both clean, but the hydrochloric acid does damage to the rig and equipment. There are dangerous fumes and chemical burns to employees and protective clothing. Many of the workers in the oil rigs wear Nomex fire retardant suits. Oil and drill mud present challenging issues for suits and gloves. The use of FFT laundry products extends the usable life of these products. One large drilling company estimates annual savings using FFT's products in the millions. Offshore drilling has a unique challenge. They're offshore.
Introducing FFC 500LF. The simple and efficient FFC 500LF process allows for the treatment of all forms of wastewater in just one tank for easy operation and maintenance. Independent testing confirms that the performance of FFC 500LF exceeds the current industry standards for treating oily water, gray water, black water, and water contaminated with fats, oils, and greases. And most importantly, save offshore owners and operators millions of dollars a year in wastewater disposal costs. FFC 500LF, an environmentally friendly, EPA allowable, cost-saving waste treatment solution.
Strong enough to clean an oil rig with no harmful residual chemicals. That means the FFT products can be formulated to clean kitchens and other industrial areas. Here are the commercial and industrial cleaning products. At the end of the day, what do you think commercial kitchens have to clean up? Fat, oil, and grease. And now another totally different area upon which FFT science will have a growing impact. We're talking about the amber waves of grain in the fruited plain. The fairways, the greens, the Major League and the Little League ballparks. Bushels of deep red tomatoes and bright yellow corn. A complete line of products has been developed, tested, and packaged for the turf industry, including golf courses and the agricultural industry. Like all of the products mentioned earlier, we're talking about plant-based products with no negative residual effect, and we're talking about providing a substitute functionality, replacing established products and replacing their negative effect. Field testing has demonstrated plants mature faster, with higher quality produce, and reduced needs for fertilizers and insecticides. A 4-acre test plot of organic corn increased yield by 85%. In another test, a natural, organic, safe, and effective soil wetting agent demonstrated a 26% increase in soybeans and 20% of corn. FFT technology, leading the way in wastewater, oil spill remediation, oil industry laundry and cleaning products, oily water remediation, industrial cleaning products, consumer cleaning products, and agricultural products for produce and turf. With every product 100% plant-based and no harmful residuals. FFT Technologies, environmentally sensitive solutions that work and save money while saving the planet.